So you all make your way back to Goody's little compound. On the way is the House of Healing. So you notice that there are people. Goody did keep his word. So there's people moving towards there. There are many demons above you, but none of them were coming down. They're just a lot. A lot. You do happen to see there are some Bajorans that are helping move supplies and stuff into there, and there are some Bajorans protecting the House of Healing. You see Emo Bajorn. So, you're still alive. Shocking. Yeah. So like again, he's like they're putting supplies and doing stuff into the house and things like that. So you get back to Goody's little, compound, and he's still in the room, looking out. And if you happen to look, like he's looking, like where he's been looking is where the palace was. So now he's looking through, and you see there's fragments and stuff falling from there's a giant hole. There's a giant hole in the rings coming down that circle. So there's just debris stuff falling. There's sort of smoke and stuff, and from the smoke there's all sorts of demons and stuff. But again, none of them. It's almost like there's a layer of them, and you can really see how many demons that are really here. You probably understand that there's well over probably 1 million demons here, because it's blotting out anything above. It's like there looks like there's another layer above you, like it's like a second spiral, and they're all just up there, sort of directionless probably. Anyone that has any type of intelligence. So we're going to, while you're all going there, we're going to do a little, like again, I'm not going to lay the mat out, but Goody feels that as much as he dislikes doing it, he's going to pull Dawn out of his little fake room, because he really couldn't send her there before, but he's basically this little image trap. And he pulls her out, and he takes the dress off of her, and it appears in his hand, and he holds it up, and he folds it really nice, and takes it and rubs it smooth, and he hands it to her, and it says, "So you can remember me in case this goes poorly." I don't know. I'm going to say that while you've been in this room, there's been a window that's sort of looked through. That's like from where Goody's been seeing. You've been seeing everything that's been going on there. Letting you know. Goody's probably been talking to you, letting you know how bad. He's actually been confiding in you. Yeah. So it's like just letting you know what's been happening. Being a sad sack and all that stuff towards you. So you are not oblivious. You're not oblivious to what has happened here. But again, when you're out, Goody tells you that he hopes that that we can have many more adventures on equal footing in the future, and to be really careful. You have something about you that is very appealing to devils. So your unbreakable snarkiness is not just snarkiness. Your unbreakable lawful will is very appealing, because you do not change. No matter how much people poke and prod, you are still yourself. And cannot be corrupted, just annoyed. Which Goody tells you that he's enjoyed it. So, and of course he has to ruin the moment by saying, "Now, while he's handing you the dress, he's like, by saying that, could you at least put the dress on willingly yourself?
No.
Oh. Cause he's like, it's like, oh, I love your lawfulness. He smells the dress. He's like, I just smell the lawfulness from you.
We need to give him a medal along with the dress.
he goes
As long
and
as I'm not in it.
he goes and hangs it up, and he's talking to you. He's like, so he says, I hope that you appreciate me keeping you safe, but I can no longer afford to keep it safe. You.
Is the dress magical or something?
So,
Yes, now.
It is magical. He just made it appear on her. So,
And disappear.
yeah, and disappear.
And get shorter.
And get shorter. He did turn it blue once. It was because she. Yep, just. But, as he rubs it, he looks, he says, why not? And he puts it on himself, this woman's dress. He's like, and he spins around. He said, does this make me look pretty?
Does this make my look?
50 gold.
We're not there. He's just
Oh.
tormenting. You all aren't there yet. So
So.
again, he asks, does this make me look pretty?
I'm not answering you.
Yeah. What else? Collarbones. So,
360, man.
So,
360.
about this time, you guys come in, and he's wearing this dress. He looks, he goes, what?
Oh, behold, devil in a red dress. Devil in a red dress.
I guess he likes being fancy.
So, and Dawn's in there with him. So I don't think you've met Dawn really. Benny, I don't think you met Dawn. Like,
I thought she was a picture.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Benny. Benny
Wow.
Bones. Healer at your service.
How did you get here?
I walked.
Are you always this funny
Sometimes.
and short?
Always.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
Oh, good to meet you as well. I thought you was just a fancy dancing picture for the fancy dancer.
So Goody takes no offense. He made the red dress after all. He looked fabulous. And it's like, it really brings out his eyes. Don't you agree?
What color is
What?
What
I
color
thought-
do you want him to
Red.
be?
Thought you were blue.
So at this point, I guess Rar comes in. Not Rar, jeez.
Alright.
Orek comes in too. And Manicus comes in, right? Because you said you're. So, because we're Slade, I want to report what happened over there.
He is no longer with us. He did not die. He's just no longer with us.
So you care to elaborate this cryptic message? I'm the one that's supposed to speak in riddles. Can you care to more? Just a lot more.
What's the name of that place that we went to?
The Citadel. Right? Question mark?
So you were in the.
Oh Lord, we went to the ring of the ancestors. We went in to talk to an
He's not
ancestor.
talking to you. He's talking to him. He's the only one he trusts. Like seriously, like that's it.
Great.
Right.
Yeah. So
Well, they went in to talk to an ancestor, and I came in after them because a big old beam of light shot up out of the roof. I was coming there to see what they have done, and Slade,
Tarkus.
Tarkus, and
On. No page.
Paige had to take the place of the ancestors.
you're saying that one of the paladins is busy? and then the ray of sunshine page is gone. It's like so 2 to 1.
Yeah, I'd say them's good odds.
So it's like, well, you win some and you lose some, but I don't sense that his feather has been extinguished.
He gave it to me
Hey,
to
Red
take
Man.
his place.
I introduced him to Natasha.
Wait, the witch?
I'm just gonna point. You're welcome.
So
he's like,
happy.
He's like, Tasha was the one that destroyed the demons?
You're welcome.
Wait, you destroyed the demons.
You getting it now? Greatest wizard ever was.
What color's your hat? Gray?
It's green.
Green?
Yeah, it's Tasha's hat.
It's fun. Just curious.
So he looks. It's like you, the greatest wizard left on the Radiant Citadel,
That'd be me.
because there are no wizards left. No, she gone. She was the wizard. She's the
Sorcerer.
No,
Okay.
So, yeah, I know. So, but still, it's like so.
Two sides, one coin.
This is true. Just one needs a book, and one just needs their blood. So it's like, oh, Tasha. Well, I'm glad that Tasha was able to bring out your full potential. So it's always been there. So maybe you'll be able to add some spells to your hat. He said, "Can I see your hat?" So
Don't you think you're taking enough from me, little red man?
So Goody doesn't press one to see this hat. So he looks through and he says, let's see, how do I say Jimmy's name again? Orek. It's like, Orek. So go gather those that are still here guarding this place. I need to speak with you. So, alright, so that means that you'll go get,
Did they just say we're gonna speak to in a walk?
so
Oh, this would be great.
so really there's only a couple left. Darius will be there, and so will Cyrus.
Okay.
So so the art, like he does not so the artificer won't come. So he's too building. He's just saying, I need the helm. I need the helm. He said, I'm getting close, but it won't go nowhere except down or fall, without the helm. So because
So let me get this straight. You need the helm.
yeah, so he needs the helm. So because it's a flying ship, but it won't fly through realm space without the helm. So it'd fly above the city or whatever there, but it won't go through realm space. So, so Goody goes. We stand at a great moment. And at this point, like I said, he's sitting on this ledge, looking out, and he's looking up. He says, we have had our timetable moved up because of our great wizard's intervention on destroying a major demon. Which I shed no tears, and neither shall you. But the demons above are waiting for their next commander. It's their next greater demon to lead them. So if we destroyed this greater demon, I fear that we will have another greater demon to replace him. One that is probably considered more powerful than the last. Because if we were able to defeat him, namely me, from since you all did it, then they'll bring someone in kind. They know that I'm here, so they feel that I had anything to do with it. I think that they will bring someone in equal status to me. This is bad for you. This is very bad for you. That if they send someone of equal status, they are not as caring as me, and definitely not as caring as the last demon. We know where Aang's spelljammer went down. It's in a burnt place. You have to sort of weave up. There's not a lot of time to go get the helm. So he grants you a scroll of enlarge reduce. So that way you can reduce the helm to bring it back. So, and he says, if you value your lives and mine, which I know that you value so much. He's still in the red dress, by the way. So it's like you need to get it here, and so we can get the artificer to install it. I will light a fire under him to make sure that he's hurrying for the rest of the ship to be realm space worthy. But you will need to get it and get it back, or I will feel that the demons, under the command of their new, overlord, will do something that none of us will like. So, again, this is the chance if you have 2 characters left. Most of you are down to 1. To go, to pick it. So of course, Aang, Lamia, Benny is it. So we have just actually the only person left with 2 is, again, you said just Manicus is going to go, not Darius. Okay. So because you're still full on all your stuff, right? So it's like it's not like anyone is through.
Like all my them too. They're both good.
Yeah. So if Darius go protect the House of Healing. So. Tell them to prepare for an evacuation, because if we get the helm back, we're leaving. We're just going to leave. So does anyone have any objections with this plan of leaving?
Not an objection. It seems when I done what I did to the demon, there was somebody there. We left my cousin behind. Can I have a moment of silence for my cousin?
He's never silent. Why do we need it?
Just a moment of silence.
Here you go. Wherever he is, he's now wearing a red dress.
Oh God.
Okay, we can go now.
So somewhere, so it's like somewhere he has a dress on, so he's not dead.
Okay.
Okay.
he's like twinsies.
It.
Yep. But you have a red dress on wherever you are.
Make it easier to spot him.
Yep.
So
There you go.
so wherever you are.
I'm happy with that because
I was like,
I don't have it anymore.
So Goody's like, it gives me a grand idea. He snaps his fingers. Everyone's underwear is now silk red.
Melania
Little does he
grumbles
know,
at this.
Manicus is commando.
What's
She
underwear?
She doesn't have thaumaturgy anymore, does she?
No, I don't think you do.
Well, no, wait, because wouldn't that be...
Actually, the
Infernal trait?
tiefling. Yeah, the tiefling might have the.
Oh, okay, she rumbles.
No. So,
This
so
is
if
weird.
Oh,
so if we're all going to die, we might as well be fashionably comfortable. So it's like slick and good support. It's like Goody. I pledge to support you in all the right places. It's like no wedgies.
Throws it out.
So remember
Rips it out.
you have a tail.
To
That
go.
probably hurts. to the paladin.
Hey, the paladin's taking off underwear.
She had a chuckle.
So Goody again. He says he'll go through. He does not. He looks at Aang and says, "I do not know if we will have time enough to recover Harry." So it's
Okay.
Okay.
yeah. Okay. He said, but I still have some scouts if we can happen to find him. It's like if we have time, but there's no guarantee that we'll have time.
Well,
Just scrap
it'll be
the fabric.
it'll be a great sacrifice, but I got my hat back. So,
No, like, again, this is not the nicest of people. So we actually have two nice people technically, I guess, between Dawn
nice.
and Melania. Which still I have a hard time saying Melania's nice. She does nice things.
Me and you were like neutrals.
Melania, I mean, no, Dawn really is nice.
No, she just has all this bad
So
stuff.
Melania.
Would Manicus just be a neutral?
I mean, she's grumpy,
No.
but she's
You've
nice.
done nothing as long neutral.
You're borderline chaotic.
yeah, we were
Yeah.
talking about beating up a pregnant woman.
Yeah, and you have no problems.
Roy.
Yeah,
We.
yeah.
It was me and Roy.
You,
I was here for that.
You were?
That was that one random.
okay, so you all are fine with going. So
She was suspicious.
gotta get out of here.
all right. So again, so at this point, the house is empty. You know, and Goody's left there looking off in the
fine.
distance. Like I'm just going to tell you, your perception wise, he's not just looking like that. That palace was up there, but now that the palace is gone, you can definitely see past that is the tear into the abyss.
Mm.
So he's been watching the abyss, the tear into the abyss. So looking intently into it. So now's the time. It's do or die time to go forward. You go through a section. There are no demons anywhere. I'm not gonna have you roll for it or anything. It's like they're all above you. You know, writhing and do it's like it just blankets out everything. If you look up, it's like there is a ceiling of them. I'm gonna say it's about 200 feet high. Like they're way up there. There's pretty much about enough demons to cover everything if they come flowing down.
That ain't good.
No. It's like there's just literally just a sea of them.
Don't even start.
No.
Don't start thinking.
So-
Don't start thinking.
You're just gonna get hurt.
all right. So
Hey, do you have a pocket of holding?
Well, my pocket does hold stuff.
if you have
I got
It's
several.
all
Bag of holding, not pocket of holding. Bag of holding.
Maybe,
You have two of them.
maybe.
I got a plan.
Does it involve ball
Don't-
bearings?
Huh?
Who told him this?
I did not. I didn't tell him. This is not me.
No,
This is not me.
When we're leaving,
no.
I didn't tell him.
everything's gonna go away.
There's videos that is watched at the house.
You know that's the reason. Never mind. Different game.
No.
It's why we started this campaign with 0 magic items. Because of thoughts like that.
So it's like but
If you put an interdimensional space inside of an interdimensional space,
It's a nuclear
it blows
bomb.
up the whole dimension.
well, it's a nuclear bomb.
Nuclear bomb, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't not the whole dimension, but it's a nuclear bomb.
Wouldn't it kill all the demons off though?
Yeah, but someone's got to put it in. It's not like you can do it remotely. If Manicus wants to do it and sacrifice himself when you fly off, then that's a yes. That's
on
awesome.
you.
I mean, Manicus will do it.
Blaze
You-
of
you-
glory, buddy!
you can keep it in your mind. Is that's possible if you want.
I
But
gotta,
then he's
have,
also
I gotta
asking
get him
this one to
first though.
cough up 2 bags of holding.
He'd need
For
to
the greater good though.
The greater
to
good.
persuade him to let him
It's
know where
coming
two
from the
bags are.
evilest character in the group.
I'm trying to kill everything. Wouldn't that be like
So-
evil?
But not
All right.
necessarily.
But first of all, you got to find another one, and this one I got has got everything I own in it right now. So technically, you need to find yourself too, because I'm not giving up the one I got that's got the remnants of my shop in it.
Does your ship that you're going to
I'm sure
does it have some?
I'm sure it's got stuff in it.
So,
Yeah.
but do you think there's probably some bag holdings
Yeah.
left in there?
Yeah, there should be. Yeah, because
Don't
there's
okay,
it's
did
cargo
you give
ship.
me back everything I
Yeah,
had?
you never lost anything.
So,
So I was able to leave with everything.
I'm a Thanos snap.
I tell you what. When you get to my ship, you can find the cargo hold if it's still intact. You might find some in there.
Okay.
And remember, you signed that thing to where you can't hurt your other friend.
That's why I'm gonna wait for them to get out because we're trying to get out of here.
So, are you really going to sacrifice Manicus?
Yeah, I'm gonna kill everybody.
You mean
It's like the most evil thing I can do. It's just kill everything.
Are you saying this out loud?
Yeah. No.
He's gonna die.
It's hard to see.
Well, let's see
Roll
here.
initiative.
Because Dawn has been locked up with Goody for a
Yeah,
long
choose
time.
your words carefully. Like, do you want to tell him your plan? Say, if you phrase
He
it.
didn't have to tell us your plan. I knew by what he was asking for.
I don't know what he does.
I know. But maybe not everyone.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell them your plan if you can get to 2? If they can get the ship off the
I
ground?
want him to roll knowledge arcana to even come up with it.
Well, his patron
What
is
will
not
this
nice.
do?
Oh.
What will this do to
The crystal?
the crystal? And then how does that affect them?
That actually, there's rules on that. That crystal can't be destroyed like that.
Okay. Well, no, I was just asking because if that affects the 3 we left behind,
He wouldn't be
I'm
able
not,
to do it.
Melania
He
wouldn't
can't
be
do it.
so.
Like here's the thing. You all know it. Like you
No.
all that signed the contract. He couldn't put it in there if it would
was gonna
hurt
hurt
them
us.
inside. So it would fail and he'd just be left behind to get killed.
I'm down for it.
Like just saying, like those that signed it.
What?
I mean,
I got the
it's
contracts
up to
now.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
you
the
got
one
the
that
contract.
wrote the contract.
Yeah, but you can't break them
Oh,
You
I
can't,
can't.
break any of that.
None of us
So-
can.
because he signed. It's like he has to
I
show
have
them.
to break them. They're unbreakable.
Now, if you wrote a new contract, but still, you got the contracts, so you can't hurt him. So if you couldn't put him inside, so if it
Well,
would
that's why I'm gonna wait for them to get out.
We'll worry about that later. We ain't quite there yet.
Right now, let's just get to the bloody thing and get the helm. Because not only do we have to retrieve the helm, we're going to go back to the other ship and have it installed. So there's multiple steps before you go Harry-Carry on this.
Mary Carey?
Yes.
Pun intended.
did Harry sign the contract with that,
No.
You'd have to.
so he could kill Harry.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, they're back there in my page.
Okay, I'm trying to remember because I know
Harry
Oh,
never
not
signed anything
pay-
with them.
the page can't get hurt.
I didn't
Where's
sign
your
the contract either.
bag at? Oh, I see.
But-
Cyrus signed it.
Cyrus, that's right, Cyrus, but so he can't blow you up. But
But
we know Slade signed it.
a skeleton can put them in there.
No,
No, you have
because
to you have to be close enough to it.
and if you call
You
your
can't
skeleton,
indirectly do anything to hurt us.
Yeah, like if you, it's like if you control, if you tell a skeleton to do it, it still won't do it.
it's
What
you
about
doing it.
devil?
No, it's like the devil's not going to kill himself.
Yeah, he ain't gonna kill
He'd say no, because you killing the devil at the same time. It's like
But let's.
it's like this
Blade, Roy.
this plan would kill you
Who's that?
if like
Slade
In a blaze of
Roy,
glory.
Yeah, I'm just going
Man,
for the ride.
Kiss and Page.
I don't know who that one is.
Whose
Aegon?
name is still in my book?
Sagon?
Pagon. Who's
Yours.
that?
You put your
Page.
name
I
Page.
can't read her. Whoever's writing.
Paige is supposed to be there.
Yeah, I'm there.
there? Is your name still in my book? Or was that a different
Is that you?
No,
Let me see.
I'm
That's,
Paige.
I'm Cyrus.
Yeah, we
No,
see
it
Cyrus.
says Pagon or something.
That's his last
P-A-G-O-N.
name.
Dagon is his last
Oh.
name.
Yeah,
That's a
Dagon.
D,
See,
not a
that's
P.
Dagon. So that's, he
Just
just signed
kidding.
his full name. Okay. So
Which one of your characters is in my book?
Me.
Which one?
Me. So I heard it down.
Manicus.
there you go.
So if I died, I'd just come right back, wouldn't I?
It's going to disintegrate your ring. You will be gone forever. There's no retrieval.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm gone then.
So well, you got to get to that point. But
Let's go get the helm first.
Yeah, let's do what we need to first before we decide if you're gonna.
Preferably within 2.5 hours.
I know when you get to the helm, there's a fight.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like I said, just prep. This is you all having conversations among yourself. Look, I don't care.
I have room for one more name in my book between you and Heather, whoever wants to put it in there.
Do they know? They don't know what your book.
I don't know anything
Did
about
Everett
it.
sign it?
One of your characters did. I don't know if it was.
Oh, Dawn
no,
didn't
it
either.
wasn't Ogrex.
Slade? I think it was
I think it was
Slade.
Slade.
Anyway,
Where's your book at so I can look?
it pops up.
Oh.
If you put your name in there, it'll keep you from dying one time.
Yeah, like if you get put to 0, you come back up to 1.
I just can't remember who it was.
Jimmy, whichever of our characters signed it, we've already used that.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you and I both
Aren't
died.
I the only one who hasn't been like?
It resets
thinking
after
it
a
was
long
him.
rest, though.
Hmm.
Well, you all have been healed, so if,
Yeah.
if anyone's been healed, then
Okay, yeah.
in the House of Healing, it's equivalent to long
Yeah.
rest.
Some.
So we got it again.
Too.
Then,
Well,
put it
he'd
back
have to
in.
resign.
Yeah, you can put it back in. It doesn't.
Yeah, but basically they're all gone. Everyone's had rests, so
Okay.
so you got 5.
Well, only one person can't sign in because I can only do 5 in there. So y'all can decide who the one person that doesn't take it is.
I'm not signing any more
Rock, paper,
contracts.
scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Come
I'm
on.
not signing any more contracts. You do it.
It's not a contract. It'll save your life.
I don't need it to save me life. I'm a healer.
Then I guess he's the one not signing it.
Cool. Discussion averted.
the healer of the group is like, no. Pray to
So-
She's got some heals.
Dawn signs it this
for
time.
herself.
Take your wounds. That's about it.
You have lay on hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we leave, before we left,
The stuff I forget about. Yeah.
because
Oh, no.
they
Just
were
squiggly
all
some
talking.
traits and just
Before we
put it-
left, Goody Dawn asked if there was anything that he could do to
I feel like you're getting the book.
boost
What perk do
her
you get off that? Really?
spells, magic, anything,
Is
because
she 11? Is she still
she hasn't been able. Yeah, she's 11.
so,
she
so,
hasn't-
So I did level her up.
She hasn't been able to use her magic for a while.
Okay, so you ask.
So you deny him the red dress and ask him a favor.
He said if you put the red dress on your own, he will grant you something.
Nope,
Gift of a protector. Just read it.
I'm good without it.
Well, that's right, Jimmy.
She's so true to herself.
I'm still gonna ask like, what's his name? Darius. He'll do it.
get a move on here.
So,
Cause his thing is he's trying to redeem himself. Cause they cowered it out on one thing.
More than once, huh?
He's trying to get better. He's trying to get better at
That's
it.
who he
I
is.
get better at coward now.
That's who he is.
Not cowering now.
It's gonna be a good page. It's Dawn's active. So, but Goody will grant you
So that
something
add-
if you wear the dress.
I will not.
Okay.
I will.
I'll tell
I
you
come
what,
dancing in. I'll wear it.
So you already got a specific goat.
Because that would change who I am, and
So let me see if Dawn's behind, cause like not played Dawn for a while.
yeah,
let me
no,
just,
I
let
really
me
don't
just
know
double
if
check.
Dawn's behind.
Like the dancing frogs.
Hello, my darling. Hello, my baby.
All right, so you are 11. You are 11.
I may be okay, but it's been a really long time since I've played Dawn.
Let me just make sure that your spells are all picked. Yes, like you've got all your spells, you've got everything. So
I'll
alright.
roll with it.
Hello, my darling.
Just don't forget your sorcery points, where you can do special things with your sorcery
set my
points.
night on fire.
Okay, so that's because like I said, they're like you're going to get to the ship, and there's going to be a fight. So anything you do, you like now's the time to prep it.
I got my hat.
Did you say I've got my hat?
Yeah, yeah.
Got my hat.
Got my hat.
Let me see those. Let me see if Dawn has anything in her inventory.
I'm gonna do 20 push-ups. Jesus.
Alright, you just got one
I'm
thing.
not gonna sit here.
I wasn't earlier. I don't know.
Alright, let me see if there's anything worth giving, because you're behind on items. What is this?
You know, it's always worth checking your inventory because I only got things I didn't even know I had.
Yep.
Like perfume.
Why do you have perfume?
It likes to smell good.
But it gives me advantage on persuasion checks for an hour, so.
How you doing?
Yeah. Like I know we're about to go in somewhere, and I'm like,
I thought they made the common law illegal.
Alright, he gives you he gives you a wand.
that's what he's doing.
Okay, but I'm not putting the dress on.
So, well, he's giving you the wand because you're you,
Because you're.
and he doesn't want to lose you because he doesn't want to lose that torment. Yeah, don't want to lose that torment. All right, so this is a wand of War Mage. While holding this wand, you gain a bonus to spell attack rolls determined by the wand's rarity. In addition, you ignore half cover.
A what?
It ignores half cover. So, like, if you cast something that's like a plus whatever, like that plus is,
To their AC.
you know, the AC. So, for example, you have spells, your firebolt, it's plus, most covers, it's not going to change that. So if it says like a +9, you're a +9 on there. As long as it doesn't have a saving throw and has attack roll, that got buffed.
Okay.
Yeah, so your spell attack went to +9. Your DC is still 17. Let's see. All right. So I'm just warning you all. This is the boss of the Radiant Citadel.
Cool.
All right. So
What kind of spells would I need damage like?
so again, it's like I said, Insane had an idea, so it's not bad or whatever. I'm going to ask you: do you let Zane get Manicus get his 2 before this fight? His 2 before the fight. He can't harm. He can't do it.
Yes.
His 2 what?
His 2 bags of holding.
Oh god.
He can't use it as long as.
If we're in range, you can't use it. So yes. My vote.
As long as some of us are in range, he can hurt some of you.
Yeah. Well, but if he puts it inside, everybody dies.
I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So I'm just letting you know, Manicus. I'm letting you know. Say everyone's dead that you had the contract with. You can stick them in there and blow everything up, whether or not.
Okay. Sounds good.
So, but if you're down, you can't do it. So, just be prepared.
Survive.
You know, survive. Because while you're not fully evil, you're lawful evil. Like you're closer. You playing it closer like a devil. That's how you've been playing it, like how devils act. So you're gonna play it up like, you know, down with the demons. So as a rule, you know, you're gonna do whatever it takes to make sure the demons don't win. So, so this fight is not going to be easy, everybody.
I'd expect nothing less.
So
Just FYI, I'm taking a minute to look at my spells to
Yes.
see if
I'm going to